Hey guys. My bad. Almost died right there. Alright, so I meant to send this yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. But I just want to show you how to work this real quick. This is my trading account on MT5. You log in, yada yada. You at this point you should have already signed up for your broker, right? MT5 is usually Midas or Plexi, or there's a couple brokers on MT5, so on and so forth. So, if you got MT5 and you know what I'm talking about so far, MT5, then we're on the right steps so far. So you should have loaded your account with a broker, and then you connect your broker account that you created with them to your MT5 with your login information. And I'm not gonna show my site because that's sensitive, but other than that, these are my pairs listed. These are quotes. When you go through MT5, MT4, MT5 is like the same thing, except they say MT5 has more indicators. And honestly, I don't use indicators, so it really don't bother me any. I just like to close all button on MT5. And while I'm thinking about it, these are the trades from yesterday. I loaded it again with the hundo, and then I wanted to make the video, so I was just waiting on them. You see this little button up here, this little plus sign, look like a piece of paper. Boom, we're gonna click on that. You can enter there, but I actually don't enter like that. Let me show you where I enter. How I enter. You can enter here by clicking this button with the paper. And I'm sorry, let me say, you can put stop loss there if you want, take profit if you want. Everything I do is market execution. There's limits and stuff over here, right? But I don't use anything but market execution. These, like right here, all this, boom, boom. You can play with the lot sizes. You see this little part moving right here? These are lot sizes with small accounts. You really just want to start with a 0.01. Just follow me. I'll do it right. And then I don't start with stops and TPs for, really for the small account builds. We went over in class. But yeah, and then oil, I have a buy buyer, so I just buy it like that, and then boom, 0.01. And then over here, they got charts, you got quotes. Go to quotes, this way you find all your pairs. You hit that plus sign. You got symbols depending on the broker you got. I trade, matter of fact, okay, so let me show you. You click on, say, one of these. Just say you hit crypto, and you add Ethereum, USD to the screen, right? I was like, God damn, why did they let me fucking click that button? That almost died. All right, so you see how that plus sign turned blue with check mark? That's you adding it to your list, right? But you can add whatever pairs you want. But if you want to go back in this video and look at the pairs I got on my list, these are typically all the pairs that I trade for the most part on Forex. And then I trade other asset classes on other brokers. But there's Ethereum right here. Boom, boom, boom. We had a sell bias on Ethereum these last couple of days. So if you wanted to, you could really go boom on Ethereum also. Sell it like that. It's $100 account that I loaded up. Boom. I was still in that oil trade from earlier, so I just left that hole alone because that disrespectful shit it did this morning didn't make no sense. So I'm back in that shit, and that's why I was like, oh shit, I gotta make this video before I go to sleep, because I'm gonna be ready. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm gonna be ready in the morning. I'm gonna take it slow. It's NFP week. I'm gonna chill. But the market look good. But yeah, this is easy. You just gotta familiarize yourself. Oh, let me show y'all how I do it. Okay, you see these pairs? So when I said earlier how you enter these trades, you can hit this little button up here, boom, right? Oh, and let me show you this close all button. You see where these little three dots, boom, 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 positions, and then these three dots right here, click that three dots. When I am ready to get out of trades, I hit close all. That close losing positions, I don't touch that shit. I leave that shit alone. But that close all positions, that's my favorite shit to hit in this whole world. I'm not gonna lie, because I be having like 1,000 positions sometimes. And I'm just like, there be no fucking way to close like everyone like one at a time. So that close all position button is like my secret weapon. But when I enter trades, there's a couple different ways. You can hit that paper plus sign button. You can click and hold that, and then you see how it says close position, modify, new order, chart, bulk operation. I haven't seen bulk operation in a long time, so let's see what that button does. Bulk, close all positions. Oh shit, Damn, I didn't know they had a closed XT. Oh snap! I learn something new every day. I ain't never seen that before. See, that's why I love teaching. I always find something new when I start teaching. So that's the bulk operations. So just take note. You got another closed all positions area right here. I've only used these 3 dots all this time, like for the last couple of years. So that's funny. I did not know that. And then you just click and hold. And then if you want to close it, you can hit close like that. But I usually just do close all so I don't confuse myself. Modify position. You hit modify. You can adjust your stop loss and take profit after you enter. And then let's see. New order, you can click new order, you can make a new order, move these lot sizes, execution. We went over in the beginning of the video. Buy or sell. Oh, you see these up here? Sell, buy, these little buttons up here. I'm sorry. Well, I just click it so you can see it. You see that sell Ethereum right there? Boom. That's what's it called? One-click trading. And that button is this button up here. You see where I'm clicking, where this looks like a green and I'm sorry, I'm not colorblind. It's red and blue. I just can't speak sometimes. Click that, and then you can get in and out trades. Like when I be spamming, I be clicking that button. This button, let's see what this does. Oh shit, let me take that shit off. Yeah, don't hit that button. I don't know what that button do. That's that little clock with the red thing. Hit that box with the red thing. Don't hit that little circle shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. Don't hit that shit no more. H4, you see that? All these up here, your time frames. But you can also get your time frames by clicking the chart. You see this little circle? That's these are your time frames: 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. Let's see what this little squiggle do. Indicators. I don't use indicators. Circle. That'll give you like a little cursor. Take that shit off. It won't let me click nothing. There we go. Let's see what this button do. Don't know what that shit is, so we're gonna leave that alone. And what this button do? This is where you can like mark up stuff on the chart if you need to see something. When I mark up, I don't use this chart to mark up, if that makes sense. I use TradingView, so I do everything online, but y'all see more to next week in class. This button here. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I gotta do that one right now. So you see these little things, this circle, right? I clicked the screen, boom, circle popped up, got the time frames on there, and then all the other shit. Oh snap. But these two little boxes that stacked on top of each other, you can layer charts. So you see how this is one screen chart right here? You can add another one like that. I love that shit. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. That's what I usually do. So then I could trade even faster. And then you can change your pairs on here too. You just want to pay attention to which box you're clicking. You see how they kind of low-key highlight blue when you click on it? If you go to the pair over here and then you hold it and then you press say like chart and stuff like that, that's how I usually bring up my chart. And then I can also hold it and then I'll say, well, yeah, I just hold it, say chart, and then I let it pop up like this, and then I just hit whatever my bias is, whether it's buy or sell, and you can change your stop loss. I'm sorry, not your stop loss, your lot sizes and shit. From here, the lowest lot size you can do is a 0.01, but y'all gonna have to study a little bit for that one, but just throw the same lot sizes that I throw. Other than that, I think that is everything. Your history is gonna be back here. You got different histories you can click: today, last week, last month, 3 months, custom periods, shit like that. If you had it for a while. And then, it'll show you a history and shit. Trades, this is what it look like right now. Some of these are like test trades, but I'm trading in the direction of trend bias, so we should be good on those. Those are just test ones. And yeah, I think I covered it all. These are all the pairs again, if you missed it. And this is how you add pairs. Don't forget to hit that plus side. Oh, let me say this. If you see this little pencil, click that, and that's how I order my pairs. So you can add them there. You can delete pairs by clicking that. You get that trash can. I like my pairs in that order, so I'm not going to delete that. But you can also move the order by dragging this little thing like that. If you grab them little dotted lines. I mean, the little lines right there. But yeah, I think I got everything. But that is the tutorial of how to place trades. That concludes it. The end.